And then as far as their games, they're all, in my opinion, good basketball players. They can do different things. They all can make a shot. You take Morgan McKinney. He's a fast, athletic perimeter guy. Has a good understanding for the game, a good feel. Has a better shot than I thought. Now he doesn't shoot a lot from the perimeter. He'll shoot it when he's open, but he's so fast at getting to the rim. So he creates a lot of advantages. Attacking downhill. Then Trey Jackson, 6'8", can shoot the ball, long, athletic. And Kobe's a guy that, in my opinion, can play 4 or 5 positions. At 6'7.5", 240 pounds. I mean, and he gets downhill on you. He's tough to guard. So I think all 3 of those guys bring something different to the table, and I think all those guys have the ability to play from day one.
Coming here, I chose here because of the people and the environment, the coaches. It's definitely been what it was when they were recruiting.
What's the biggest difference you notice day to day just working out with these guys as opposed to playing high school ball?
Every day is competitive. Every day is the same speed. Nothing changes. The same attitude. It's all the same.
This is a guy that he thinks could play 5 positions for you guys at times. Has he used you as a point and moved up? Yeah,
every now and then he'll move me. Like he moved me to the point like once or twice throughout like all of our practice workouts we've done. I've been to 3 to 4 sometimes, even 5. So I've been.
Where are you most comfortable?
Anywhere. I just want to win. So like wherever the team needs me, I'll do whatever they need.
Right now, for the most part, it's Drew and X go against each other, and then you mix Mario in some. But those 2 guys kind of defend each other. Not to say those guys won't be on the floor together. So because I think both are playing at a high level right now. Yeah.
What did you see from Drew in practice in that transfer year last year, and what are your expectations for him this year?
I expect him to be a good basketball player, but again, good for Drew. It can be a night where he has 15 points, 20 points, or it can be a night where he has 7 points. But in the 7 points, there can be 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 big.
Tilmon grown the most this offseason?
Well, he's always been, in my opinion, a good basketball player. And I think one of the things that slowed his growth or slowed his what you see in games is because not so much as fouls. I mean, yeah, fouls, but I think the biggest thing, like we talked with Jeremiah, is when something happens and he feel like it doesn't go his way, because oftentimes he can miss a layup where he felt like he should have made the layup. Then he goes on the other end of the floor, and that's where a foul might take place or a situation that shouldn't take place. So, we talk a lot of times about fouls, but it's not always the foul. It's just what happened. And it could have been anything that kind of triggered that. So we've been working with him on that piece because his games are very tough. A lot of things we will do or go through him. Not necessarily where you say, okay, pound the ball inside, but you have to use him in a lot of ways because we found he's better. You look at the percentages from a year ago, even as freshman, he's better when he's diving into the rim. He's making plays into the rim as opposed to already setting the post. The defense is set. Now it's harder for him to make moves because it's crowded, but if you get him out wide and spaced out, he's setting ball screens, he's diving, or he's screening, setting ball screens, then he's diving to the basket. Now he's hard to guard because he's moving. And I think you have 4 guys that can make shots from 3. And I think if you put Mitch at the 5, you have 5 guys that can consistently make 3-point shots and just really spreads out the defense. So one of the biggest things we've been working on offense is just really driving the basketball and not really focus on the 3-point line changing so much, because using the dribble drive to get to the basket, to get layups, and then create 3-point shots. So